my name is Bella. I used to be just a little girl who had a lot of big dreams. I was born into an ordinary family. I am accustomed to simple things and rarely want something that would have bothered my parents. That's why, since I was a kid, I had a high desire to a big dream. It all started when I was 5 years old and I was a kindergarten student. When our teachers asked about our dreams, I confidently answered that I wanted to be a chop. Funny, isn't it? I want a girl, but I want to be a chop. However, at that time, I felt I had no other dreams because I followed my father's wish that his daughter would be a chop, even though I realized that I was quite weak in the physical field. But when I was in third grade, it turned out my eyes had a decrease in intensity in sight that required me to wear glasses. At the time, I already felt that I couldn't be a police. So I started looking for another dreams. It just took a long time. Until I was in high school, I finally found the right dreams I wanted. I wanted to be a doctor. I really wanted to be a doctor until I studied very hard to get a good score. I also started looking for information about doctors, but when I found out that the cost of becoming a doctor wasn't small, with my family's economic condition at that time making me a little pessimistic. Until my lowest point was when I didn't escape to go my favorite state high school because there was a zoning system and it happened that my home was a district. Short story, I finally entered in vocational school in the chemical industry. At this point, I began to give up chasing my dream of becoming a doctor. It was hard enough for me to rise from my worst point at that time. I hate my school so much. However, after running for a few months, it turned out I was also able to adapt well. I finally decided to focus on my education. I'm quite successful in class, so I always get a parallel first ranking, and often follow both academic and non-academic race. From that moment on, I began to change the direction of my dreams. I want to be an engineer, so I continue my studies at the State Polytechnic of Malang, major chemical engineering, which was in line with my major at vocational high school. After conducting lectures for 4 years, I plan to continue my studies again. Maybe some people say that continuous study is exhausting, but I'm very happy to learn something new. I plan to continue my studies abroad. I've already had a lot of idea related to what I'm going to chase. I want to study in Germany to pursue a master's degree. Then I also want to continue my studies up to postgraduate program. From what I imagine, I want having my doctor's degree in the United Kingdom. The University of Cambridge has been one of my dreams universities ever since. Actually, the simple reason is because I love the British royal family. So, Cambridge and Edinburgh are the destinations I want to go for. In order to my goal, there's definitely so many things that I have to prepare. I've begun to do endless lessons and look for a scholarship reference that allows me to take it. I want to pursue education as high as possible, so no one can underestimate my family anymore. I want to prove that a child of an ordinary parents can also pursue his dream of studying abroad. I have a big dream of becoming a professor of chemical engineering. I want to contribute to development of chemistry science and technology, as well as helping to enhance the ability and knowledge of future generations in this field. I want to help others to get the dream they want. Besides of my academic achievement, I want to develop business as one of the side. I really wanted to have a family restaurant that provides food to sweet the taste of many people. Last, my dream is to have a harmonious family. I want to be a good mother for my son and daughter later. I want to have a happy family that everybody wants to have. I also wanted to study my religion more often because I grew up in an ordinary family, so that my knowledge of religion was still a little less. Failure is a valuable lesson that helps us grow and learn. Every time you fail, you get a new insight into what doesn't work. Accept the failure is a natural part of journey to success, and don't let failure stop you from trying again. Instead of seeing failure as the end of everything, change your perspective. See failure like an opportunity to start over with better knowledge and valuable experience. Notice how you have grown as an individual during the process and use that as a motivation to try again. Failure is only a part of your life, not your entire identity. Don't let failure determine who you are as an individual. You have a lot of potential and ability to success. Learn from failure and use it as a lapstone to reach your goal. Failure often comes from the fears and doubts that limit us. Facing failure requires courage to face fear and realize doubt. Identify what makes you scared and doubtful, and try to overcome it one step at a time. By facing fear and doubt, you can build confidence and motivation to try again. After a failure, it's important to set a realistic and measurable goal. Make a clear and concrete plan of action to that goal. By outlining the small steps you can take, you will feel more motivated and can see real progress.